All right, Phil Pacino. This is Texas Talmbout. I want to make sure y'all can hear this shit. So hold on.
We gotta get your name quick.
Let me see. Damn, I'm trying to make sure y'all can hear this. Oh shit, this is gonna be a long one. Let me see.
We gotta get your name quick.
All right, I ain't know if it had background on it or not. All right, Texas Talmbout. All right, I don't know how long this hoe finna be, so I'm trying to run through this shit real quick. But this is this is my first review, right? I guess live reaction, whatever you call it. This ain't no reaction channel, but this is a story that's real personal with me. So that's why I wanted to react. I ain't seen this yet, but this is shout out to Court TV, you know what I'm saying? This is what is this? Why they call it that? Is this the right shit or is this the wrong one? No, this the right one. Interview with a killer. So this story right here, I know this story. This story happened on the outskirts of Mahale, but two of the people, I don't know about the mother two, Dawson and that white girl. I don't know where they from. Well, I think Dawson from Tig or something like that. But OJ and JD from Mahale. I know technically OJ from like Tig too, I think. But I grew up on JD's my cousin, and OJ was down there my best friend. You know what I'm saying? And went to school. Been knowing them since I was down there like 7, 8 years old. Um, Probably OJ a little later because I think he came when we got to intermediate school. But I've been knowing him for a long time. Um, when this happened, I was already going through my legal shit. Uh, but basically, just to sum it up, because I don't know what all this shit gonna touch on. But nigga hit a lick on this house. The white house, it was her uncle house, so she lined up her uncle. You know what I'm saying? They hit the house, get what they got. I guess JD went back or was trying to go back, and the uncle had just got married, so he had came back. And he was waiting. That's my thing about it. He was waiting on them, so when they came back, I guess they'll say it in here because I was always kind of confused about this point, but either they shot him first or he shot them. Um, JD runs out the house. It was raining. He ran out the house after he got shot and was like face down in the ground. And the white man had died, I think, like 2 or 3 days after that. After that encounter that night, he didn't die instantly. So even though this one he was like, I'm dying, I think they got there enough time to like try to see what was going on, but he ended up dying like 2 or 3 days later. So Dawson, so it was JD, Dawson, and OJ. Dawson wanted to take it to trial. They deliberated in like 10 or 15 minutes, got that nigga life with no parole. Keep in mind, these niggas is like 17 at the time. But in Texas, they charge you as an adult. That's how I got charged as an adult at 17. So OJ, I think OJ took the plea and they gave him 40, but he eligible for parole in 20 years. Uh they just hit 10 years this year. This shit happened while we were seniors in high school. So and I graduated 2015. So yeah, it's been 10 years. Um I decided to do this reaction and speak on it because, you know, for me, niggas know how I feel. I don't even fuck with white folks. So niggas know how I feel on that level. But on some right is right and wrong is wrong, my niggas broke in that man house. What was he? And for some reason, niggas think niggas supposed to just call the police. Like, bitch, what do I do to the police get here? Just hide in this little room. I got all these guns in this bitch. We in the country. Don't know how long it's gonna take for the police to get here. We live in a stand your ground law, bro. We live in a stand your ground state. Man, what the fuck? Man, what the fuck happened? This whole pause? They gonna hit that bitch? Is that, man, don't tell me they're gonna hit that hoe. I put the fair use in this bitch. Oh, I don't know. I guess that hoe froze or something. Nah, we live in a stand your ground state, bro. Been here my whole fucking life, so ain't shit changed. Once you cross the threshold of somebody's property, how they want to deal with you is on them. We live in Texas, nigga love guns out here, bro. You matter of fact, you going to this man's house to take his gun, so why would you? It's not even about JD. It's about the people that's speaking on it. Of course you're gonna have the people, oh, them with some gangbangers, some thugs, all that. I can tell you, and it don't matter what I think because them folks think the way they do anyways. But OJ had a D1 scholarship, bro. Like it was just a bad decision. And sometimes when you make a bad decision, the consequences of that are life changing and life ending. Like the set JD acted, and I'm going off this white bitch because I can't go off of JD. He not here no more, and I don't want my nigga OJ to talk because I ain't trying to fuck my nigga parole up. So if JD hit the house, if they all hit the house and got the shit the first time, you will go back because of your pride. You will go back because of your greed, and that's a deadly sin. Pride comes before destruction. Your greed is a deadly sin. That's why you died in that sin. And I ain't passing judgment. Man, I love my nigga, bro. I love both my niggas dearly. But for me to get on here and not say what the fuck it is bad on my behalf. Like I ain't even learned my lesson. Don't forget I was going through my shit. I made a mistake too. I made a little childish mistake, but they hit me as a grown man. And the whole theme of this live is gonna be accountability. We've been talking about this for years. Y'all already know for the people that's been here, but accountability. And that shit don't come with age, it only comes with maturity. You once you're accountable, you can look at this situation and be like, yeah, I love my nigga and I miss my nigga. But the thing about accountability is either you're gonna accept it or it's gonna be forced upon you. But you're gonna take accountability. Prime example, then we get into the video. Cause like I said, this is a touchy subject for me, so I can really bust this all the way down. But case in point, if somebody, all right, you did a crime, they give you a plea deal. They're asking, hey, look, you just take accountability and we give you this. But if you don't and you make us fight for it, we're going and you, oh, fuck it, I'm gonna take it to trial. Take it to trial, they max you out. So you had the opportunity to take accountability and you didn't, so they forced it upon you. All right, let's get into this. So, like I said, I ain't seen this before, so I'm gonna try not to talk too much.
Doug Karst. I need help right now. I'm dying. Okay. Oh my God. Hang tight. All right, I'm dead.
A terrifying home invasion leaves the owner dead, and the burglar too. Police discover a conspiracy and one common denominator: a teenage girl with close ties to both men.
Mama, listen.
Damn, I ain't gonna lie, that shit fucked me up seeing that picture, fool. That shit fucked me up.
This is my fault.
Now she's a convicted murderer serving a life sentence without parole, even though she was never at the scene of the crime.
I'm labeled a killer, and at the time I felt guilty.
You feel less guilty now?
Yes. I was in a different town at my mom's house asleep when everything took place.
Hey, check this out too for the niggas that, oh man, fuck that white bitch, all that woo woo woo. Hey, this is my thing too. If this was some niggas on nigga shit, nigga would have sent that kite to wherever she at and got that handle. That's just my thing. Same thing with my nigga DB. Niggas talking about, oh man, fuck the police, woo woo. Hey, my nigga, y'all ain't threw no brick through that bitch. Y'all ain't spray paint no police cars. You ain't took them niggas on no chase in them back roads and fucked them off and all that. You ain't done nothing, bro. Niggas see y'all complaining, and if you take offense to this, fuck it, I don't care. But niggas see you on the internet complaining. I tell you what, the police sit there and see you say fuck Mahel PD, and then watch as soon as they pull you over on some dry shit, you gonna jump on Facebook. Man, look how they doing me, y'all. Book them niggas, man. They killed your partner, nigga. They killed your partner. I'm not finna get on the internet and talk about how I feel about certain shit, because I don't know if I'm gonna act on that or not. So let me just keep that to myself. You niggas say, man, you emotional, bro, and everybody looks at you as emotional. You're not being logical, my nigga. This happened 10 years ago.
By law, as a co-conspirator, she's equally guilty as the trigger.
That's my nigga OJ right there. That's my nigga OJ right there. McClendon. Ojarian McClendon. I don't know that nigga in the middle, and I damn sure don't know that white bitch, because I always told him and JD, man, y'all need to leave them white hoes alone, nigga. Like, there ain't nothing but trouble. And there's some other shit that happened, but I ain't gonna speak on it because niggas be on some weird shit. But the people that know that I talk to about this, they already know. But that's my nigga OJ right there, bro. That was my nigga, fool. Free my nigga OJ, man. And when I say free my nigga OJ, it's not to discredit what he did. It's just, my nigga, I know y'all gonna see this and be like, damn, ooh. I'm telling you, my nigga wasn't like that, bro. It's just a bad decision. And I'm not saying that he shouldn't be held accountable. That's why I thank God that he got the 40 years. Because that nigga in the middle got maxed out. Man, he'll never see the light of day again, bro. But my nigga OJ, it was just a bad decision, bro. Because best believe when I got in trouble, bro, they try to cut me like that too. But nah, nigga, free my nigga OJ, man. If niggas can sit there and say RPJD, nigga, I'm saying free OJ and RPJD, nigga. Let's go.
Man, it doesn't matter that you weren't present, or whether you were the lookout or the driver or just the person that teed up the target. She claims she's a scapegoat for a robbery turned double homicide, even though she's the one who brought the victim and the burglar together and set the stage for murder. Don't you have the blood of both these men on your hands?
All right, y'all know what's crazy? I always thought I seen her before, and it was with that nigga. And I was like, nigga, that's your bitch? Like, what's going on? And he's like, oh, yeah, you know, woo. I don't want to say too much because my nigga ain't here no more. But that's where I remember her from. Because I was like, I don't know that hoe. But I only saw her, like, on the news and shit. But when I just seen that picture, I'm like, man, that was that bitch, bro. And it's like, I don't know if she gonna say it, but I'm pretty sure she gonna be on some. I just want to help my nigga out, and I ain't expected to go like this. Cause my nigga don't, yeah. And like I said, other niggas on Facebook, everybody want to sit here and post. Nigga, go live and talk about it. I ain't seen nobody go live and talk about it. I can put my face on it and say what I am, cause nigga, you don't like my opinion, bitch. That's why we all got. Everybody can hit the live button. Everybody can make a video and post that hoe. I can't say everything I want to say in text. I don't do paragraphs and all that shit. And I'm not finna bitch with no nigga in the fucking comment section. And I'm not just talking about J-Rick, bro. I don't have no problem with J-Rick. I actually commend J-Rick because instead of saying, oh, this bitch ass nigga Fio said this or this bitch ass nigga Myron said this, he actually came and defended what he was saying. Now, even if it's right or wrong, is opinionated. But I respect that, and I ain't got no problem with J-Rick, bro. J-Rick is the little homie. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it's not the same mutual, that's cool. But he at least got on there and said how he felt, and I can respect that. But the rest of you niggas, man, you already know.
County 911, where's your emergency?
Yes, I've been robbed, and somebody's tried to shoot me. 911, help.
It all began like a scene from a movie. A late-night armed home invasion in a small Texas town. The burglar and the homeowner opened fire on each other simultaneously and fatally.
Can I get your name quick?
Doug Karst. I need help right now, I'm dying.
Where'd they shoot you at, sir?
In the stomach. I shot back, I think I might have hit one of them.
Did you have any idea who they were?
I don't know, man, I need a helmet right now, I'm dying.
But this attack was not random. There's one link between the burglar and the homeowner. The victim's niece was the burglar's girlfriend, 19-year-old Amber Halford. Police found she conspired with her boyfriend to rob her uncle. After the two men shot and killed each other that night, Halford was charged along with two other suspects with capital murder. She opted to go to trial, even though a conviction carried a mandatory sentence: life without the possibility of parole.
Did they say she had life with the... That's not...
That was not random.
I'm sorry.
There's one link between the burglar and the homeowner. The victim's niece was the burglar's girlfriend, 19-year-old Amber Halford. Police found she conspired with her boyfriend to rob her uncle. After the two men shot and killed each other that night, Halford was charged along with two other suspects with capital murder. She opted to go to trial, even though a conviction carried a mandatory sentence: life without the possibility of parole.
Oh, okay. What? That wasn't Limestone County. I think that was Freestone. No, it should have been Limestone County. I think. What is T gotta be Limestone? Well, I don't know. I know Mahel and Grosbeck is Limestone County. I ain't been there in so long, man. That shit, they used to know that shit like that, but yeah, she took a plea. That's what I thought. Cause I was like, I don't remember seeing her trial, nigga, or hearing nothing about her trial. She took a plea. And where the fuck is she at? Cause I know she ain't in Palestine. She can't be in Palestine. Did they put the... I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Fuck.
David, stand by, please.
Now 30 years old, she's serving her time in a Texas women's prison and protesting her punishment.
We're here,
Where's she
Amber,
at?
to try and understand the mindset and motivation behind your actions in this case. Does that all make sense?
Yes, sir.
Why did you want to talk to us today?
To get my side of the story out, because, they made it seem like I'm some mastermind and stuff. And
Bitch,
I'm really not.
is. Fuck is you talking about? See, bitch. We in the country, ho. Fuck, I can't speak on now how it is, but my hair used to be segregated. And it might not just be segregated, but the white folks lived on the north side. You got everybody sprinkled in a little bit, but the white folks stayed on the north side over there off Hinchcliffe, I think. That's where the motherfucker really got money. That's when you start getting to kind of the outskirts of the county line and shit. South side got the Mexicans, in downtown, because my grandma was like right down the street. West side got the niggas, east side got the niggas, and then everything else kind of just sprinkled in. This Mahel. Now Tig, my nigga Tig is smaller than Mahel, fool. Like that house that they was at, like, bro, you just don't go jiggling fucking doorknobs, bitch. And you talking about the mastermind. That's why you took the plea. Because if you really stood on that, you would have took that shit to trial like Dawson did and got maxed out. Which kind of made, I don't know if you took your plea first. You had to. You had to take your plea first to get that conviction like that. Bitch talking about, man, and I'm gonna try not to stop it too much, bro, but I'm telling you, this shit really, and my nigga JD fucked with her, bro. My nigga JD fucked with her, and I know I told that nigga, man, I think they invited me out one night, and I was like, oh, he might have brought her to my house or something. Or he had came to mail or something. Like, man, what you doing with this white bitch, bro? Like, And this ain't got shit to do with racism. It got shit to do with shit like this. This be my issue right here. It don't be about who you fall in love. I don't give a fuck about that. It's about this shit right here. This be my whole thing. I be trying to tell you niggas, bro. That's why I'm telling when I get on y'all, oh, he passionate. He emotional. Nah, bitch. I'm telling you from experience, bro. My nigga had a D1 scholarship, fool. Because of this bitch right here. And I'm not saying that my niggas ain't held accountable for their actions, but nigga would have never went and robbed no fucking white man twice if it wasn't a white bitch playing the middle.
They twisted everything, you know? I'm labeled a killer, and at the time I felt guilty, but like over the years and how everything is, I'm not. It's like self-guilt. So I felt like...
Nah, bitch, you guilty because my cousin dead, ho. Your boyfriend is dead, bitch. That's why I don't feel it no more. That's because you don't see him. But his mama still grieving. Family members still grieve. Bitch, even that you out there, and then we motherfucker gotta believe, man, this bitch still alive, man. And that's what my thing is with you niggas on Facebook, bro. Oh, man, fuck her. And all. Hey, man, send a kite, nigga. Send a JPay, nigga, if you really feel like that. And this ain't towards the family members. Don't get that twisted. Because that's who I ain't seen on this hoe. But you nigga, man, my nigga, ooh, just like with DB. Oh, man, my nigga, man, don't knock down a cop, nigga, if you really feel like that. Other than that, shut the fuck up. Because if it was some nigga on nigga, man, you niggas, man, we gonna burn the city down behind this. But when it's the other side that I told you to not fuck with in the first place, oh, man, this shit ain't right. Woo. Man, send some JPay, nigga. And if that comes off as something, whatever, nigga. But that's how I feel, nigga. Send some JPay, nigga. Put some money on some books. Send a kite. Do something. Stop bitching.
I deserve to be in trouble.
You no longer feel that way?
No.
You feel less guilty now?
Yes.
At the time, Halford was 19 and admitted her guilt in a police interview.
I feel like this is my fault.
She says with the passage of time, she's come to believe she's not responsible for her uncle's murder and that her punishment is unjust.
I think it's a good point in time to have this conversation because now you're a full-grown adult, right? Mm-hmm. Hopefully older and wiser than that teenage girl that got you into all this trouble.
Yes.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. I want to ask you to help me understand the Hearst family. You come from a big blended family, right? And I'm still trying to map it out in my head.
My mom's real dad was Russell Varner, and he wasn't in my mom's life. But she was still a toddler whenever my grandma got with her stepdad, so he raised her. And so that was my pa is what we called him, Paul. So my pa was Doug's brother.
Doug Hearst also had a sister named Rhonda Hearst. Her son, Dustin Sonoha, is Amber Halford's cousin.
So Doug is actually Dustin's uncle, but my great uncle.
Halford would betray the family with a teenage boyfriend her parents rejected. 18-year-old.
Y'all heard that. Y'all heard that. Now, what does this sound like? Now, everybody love to say the cliche, oh, I'm gonna fuck you because I'm gonna fuck this nigga to make my parents mad. And you got my cousin killed. That's why I put that shit in the fucking title. This does not take away from his own actions. But nigga love to say, man, wars done started behind some pussy, nigga. Let's be logical. Let's be real logical real quick. If a bitch be like, hey, man, my uncle be, he got all this shit in the house, you know what I'm saying? This my bitch. I'm not gonna think my bitch gonna run me into some shit. Keep in mind, we 17, 18 years old, bro. We not talking like grown men. We talking like fucking kid. We still in fucking high school. My birthday was June. I got locked up going into my senior year, nigga. I was fighting a felony. This is my first felony I'm fighting while I'm in school. Like, nigga, catch them, bitch, because you still a kid. So you not even understand the severity of this shit.
J.D. Mulkey.
How did you and J.D. meet?
Oh, we went to high school together. He was a junior and I was a senior, and so we had some classes together, and we just became best friends, and that was it. After that, we were inseparable.
There must have been a powerful bond, right? You said there's just something about him.
Yeah.
How do you explain it?
He was my best friend. Just, I don't know, whenever we were together, it was just me and him, like, even though it was bad, it was good. Even to this day, I don't think there's going to be anybody that I love as much as I loved him.
It sounds like your parents didn't approve.
Not at all.
Why not?
Oh, because he was trouble.
He was trouble.
Trouble.
You described him to police as...
You know what I'm going to do? Because I think I remember this conversation, fool. I'm going to go through my messages. I still got messages with JD, bro. Like, for motherfuckers that think I'm just bullshitting. Y'all can see that? Where the motherfucking camera at? I'm going to go through these hoes. These hoes go all the way back to 2011. Because I'm pretty sure I remember this conversation, bro. And I'm remembering this bitch the more I see her, fool. Yeah, I'm going to go through this while this play real quick.
As gang affiliated and air quotes gangster.
My nigga wasn't no gangster, bro. My nigga was not gang affiliated. There's no fucking gangs in the country, bro. Ain't no Crips, ain't no Bloods, ain't no Vice Lords, ain't no BDs, GDs, none of that. You might have some cliques. And the only clique I know ain't no fucking gangsters, bro.
Cops called him a wannabe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that accurate?
Yes. Now that I look back, yes.
Sometimes good girls...
My nigga ain't no hoe. So let's get that clear too. All that, he a wannabe. Bro, you can't be a wannabe when there ain't shit going on in the fucking country, bro. My nigga wasn't no pussy. My nigga wasn't no hoe, fool.
Are drawn to bad boys. Is that fair? Is that true?
Yeah.
Is that what was going on, or were you both about that thug lifestyle?
No, not me. I was just...
Not you?
No, I was raised better than that. Like, I was in, like, 4-H, FFA, stuff like that.
Do you think JD was dragging you down, Amber?
Yes, now that I look back at it, yes.
You consider yourself a essentially good girl dragged down by a bad boy?
Yes.
Halford appears almost meek and seizes the good girl led astray narrative. But is that just spin?
Are you exaggerating the extent to which you were a good girl?
No, I mean, even though I did drugs and I partied and stuff, I was just, I guess, a little wild, but as much as robbing people and all that, I've never done that. This was the first time.
Did you have a criminal record at that point?
I had got arrested for assault, family violence, whenever I was 17.
Family violence?
Mm-hmm.
What happened there?
Me and my sister got in a fight, and she attacked me, and I was defending myself, but they arrested me. But that's whenever I was being hard-headed and wild and wasn't trying to listen to anybody.
Did they arrest her?
No.
And what about JD?
He had already been on probation.
You told police at one point that you tried to keep JD out of trouble.
I did try.
Is that really true?
Yes, I did try, but...
No, it's not, bitch. It's not true. You didn't try to keep that nigga out of trouble. That nigga was he was doing shit outside, and you want to watch that nigga. That's what that was. Because you thought he was cheating on you. Now, was he? I don't know. But I know you was up that nigga ass. Because I'm going through messages right now. Yeah. Bitch.
By the time my mom got sick again and I just hit rock bottom, it was just too much.
At the time, Halford's mother was battling a terminal case of breast cancer.
Stage 4 breast cancer?
Yes, sir.
She was a relatively young woman?
She was in her 40s when this happened.
Oh, my condolences,
Thank you.
Amber. Were you spending a lot of your time helping her?
I lived with them at that time, so if I wasn't at work, I was there helping her.
Or she was with JD, planning a life together and scheming for ways to finance it because another life-changing event was quietly taking place.
At the time of these crimes, is it true that you believe that you were pregnant?
Yes.
And that
She told my nigga she was pregnant, bro. She told my nigga she was pregnant. And that's what I thought when she first got locked up, because I'm like, damn, where she gonna have a baby at? But from my understanding, and they might say it here, she lost the baby. Now we young, so the first thing come to my mind is, man, I don't think that bitch was ever pregnant. Cause JD used to fuck with DB, A from that he West Side nigga. I ain't, JD was a cool nigga though, so he fucked with everybody, but he was always, Booney, Lily, all them. He was always around us. That's what I remember. It wasn't shit to go to DB crib and see JD over there. If I see Slurm or if I see Javius, because he was more our age group. If I seen Javius, or Lily, here come JD right behind him or with him. You know what I'm saying?
JD would be the father of your future son or daughter?
Yes, sir.
For the teenage mother-to-be and her baby's father, a motive comes into focus.
Neither of you were exactly equipped for parenthood.
No.
Is that fair?
Very fair.
Yeah. JD had no job, and waiting tables at Cookies wasn't going to cut it, right? So money was an issue. It sounds like you didn't have a long-term plan, but you came across a certain opportunity involving a certain home owned by a distant relative. When did you first mention Big Doug's house to JD?
We were driving around town because we always just rode back roads and smoked and stuff like that. So I was just showing him like, hey, this is my uncle's house, my grandparents.
That's the road right there I was showing y'all in that one live. You got to go through that bitch to get to Mahel. And you come off of 45. I think it's called 161, 120. I think it's 161. I know this shit like the back of my head, bro. Since I don't be there no more. But yeah, that motherfucker, you go through that hole. So when motherfucker leave Mahel, and you gonna stop through there or Wortham, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Parents live on the other side. We used to own a trailer park that's right there. I was just, telling him like,
I see it ain't shit there. That's what I was saying.
It was in the family.
It was all just in the family and all fair game to Amber Halford. Soon the young couple began plotting to break into her uncle's house and rob him.
There's a term that comes up over and over again in the case record I want to ask you about. For people that don't know, what does it mean to hit a lick?
It means to go and make some quick money, rob somebody or do what you can to get the money.
It's slang, basically, for fast money, easy money, usually by questionable or criminal means.
Halford and her boyfriend had the means and the motive, and were about to get.
She was on JD ass, bro. I remember, if I'm not mistaken, like I said, this shit happened over 10 years ago. She was on JD ass about making some money. And I'm like, damn, cuz, like, we still in school, my nigga. Like, she want to keep the baby. I don't know their beliefs and all that, but you want to keep the baby, but you on my ass about making some money. Bitch, I'm still in school. It's only so much money I could fucking make. Would you want me to drop out? And that was always I'm like, bro, it seemed like it might be cheaper to get rid of the baby for. But I know that's your woman, you know what I'm saying? You want to be there for your woman. But my nigga, you also still a damn kid, bro.
The opportunity.
I found out that they weren't going to be there that weekend. We were in an argument, and I was like, hey, look, there's this. They're not going to be there. Do you want to go and do it?
Amber Halford was about to hit a lick on her own uncle and set in motion his murder.
Tell me what happened on the night of the first robbery.
Back in March of 2015, Doug Hurst married his longtime girlfriend, Joy Handsome. They planned a trip to the beach to celebrate with some friends and family. Meanwhile, Amber Halford, her boyfriend JD, and her cousin Dustin were making plans of their own to break in and rob her uncle's home.
You've taken credit for that idea.
For the burglary, yes, sir.
Halford admits the burglary was her idea, but also claims.
Hey, see, this is the thing in Texas, too. I don't know about other states, but I know in Texas, my nigga, if it's me, Chop, B, and Ayo in the car, and me, Chop, and Ayo get out and go rob that hoe, and then we get back in the car, B stayed in the car. A matter of fact, yeah, B stayed in the car. Then we get caught. they gonna hit B with the same charge they hit all of us with. So you might as well have went in there and did the shit because you finna get the same time we getting.
She was being coerced by a controlling boyfriend. It's a contradiction she struggles to explain.
Amber, would you say in that period that you were more...
She's fucking lying. She's fucking lying, bro. JD ain't put his hands on no women. Never seen that, never heard of that. That bitch was a manipulator, bro. That bitch was a manipulator, fool. She didn't like him coming to my hair. Like, come on, bro. Niggas talking about this they nigga, but I don't hear nobody saying this shit.
Or leading or being led into these crimes?
I was being led.
Even though the idea to rob that house was yours.
So where's the other houses that you robbed since you always being led to do some shit, bitch? Nigga not gonna beat you into submitting to giving up the lick on your uncle. Bitch, I don't know shit about your uncle. And from the family tree, bitch, it look like it's your lost uncle, your great uncle. This motherfucker ain't even immediate family. Fuck is you talking about? Ain't like JD went over to the house and then saw, oh damn, they got all this shit up in here and we need to hit this hoe.
So how do you reconcile those two things?
I don't know how to really explain it. Like, I know that's something that he likes, so maybe if I could just let him do something that he likes, it would be okay.
Even if it was criminal?
Yes.
Even if it was your family?
I wasn't thinking of the repercussions.
Word spread through the family that Big Doug's house would be unattended for the weekend. Halford seized the moment.
Big Doug and Joy were together for years, but married only 4 days before the first break-in. Right? So that was not a coincidence, right?
No.
So JD and Dustin pair up to do this first burglary, which was originally your idea. You admit to that.
Yes, sir.
Did you plan on going into the house at any point?
I was just the driver.
Were they carrying out the plan that you made?
You see what I'm saying? And I didn't even know that. But I just told y'all how that shit go. I'm just the driver. No, bitch, you're the conspirator. We wouldn't have known about this fucking house if you wouldn't have said nothing. Matter of fact, I tell you like this. I got family members that got immediate family members that got money. If we out hitting licks, it ain't, you know what, I don't like so-and-so. We could go rob that house. The fuck?
Made with JD?
I just knew that they were going to go in there and take whatever they could and come out.
Right, but were they carrying out the plan that you and JD had concocted? They were, okay. You drive JD and Dustin to the drop point. Were they armed that night?
No.
You know that for sure?
Yes, for sure.
And while they broke in, you just waited for word to come and pick them up?
While they were in there, I was driving around making sure nothing suspicious was going on, and they called me when they were ready, and I went and picked them up.
Something suspicious?
Yes.
Other than you all?
Yes.
You all were the suspicious ones,
yeah.
Right? And then did they...
Suspicious as fuck, bro. Tig is like maybe 5,000 people at this time, if that. Nigga. And the police be patrolling that hoe because you got niggas coming off the interstate coming in. So you got state troopers. Then they get picked up by that county that you come into or that town's police. Nigga, it be hot than a bitch. Niggas don't like riding. And then the speed limit dropped to like 35, pick up to 45, drop back down. It's a whole bunch of shit.
Call you when they were ready to come out?
JD called me and told me that they were ready, and so I came over there and parked. And
how did he sound?
Like he was like anxious, adrenaline running and stuff. You know, he was out of breath from running with the bags. I seen them running towards me, and they were telling me to pop the trunk.
Right, and they're running with bags and guns in their hands? Okay. Pop the trunk and go. Right? How did you feel afterwards? That was your first robbery.
I was nervous. I'm not gonna lie, I was very nervous. Dustin was nervous too. He was telling us.
Hey, that nigga reading her, bro. Shout out to my nigga Grump, bro. Go to Grump channel, bro. Nonverbal cues, bro. He asking her to be detailed with it because he knows she telling the truth. So when she get the line, he can read that shit. He probably won't call it out because that's not what this show. Like, it's not no non-verbal type shit. It's more of rehashing shit. But he, for himself, he reading that shit. I saw it.
To hurry up to get back to our grandma's house.
Did you feel conflicted at all at that point for robbing your relatives?
No.
No. She said no. You heard that. So if she don't give a fuck about her relatives, why would she care about this nigga that her family already said they not fucking with? Motherfucker, oh, she signed herself out the wheel to fuck with me. Come on, cuz. Cause look at it now. What if she didn't get charged for this bitch? How you think she be living? You think she have another nigga? Cause her family disowned her. So you really even think she still be fucking with niggas after that? You think she would have had that baby? That so-called shit?
The robbery yielded 4 firearms, 2 laptops, and some costume jewelry. But it also revealed a tantalizing discovery in Big Doug's locked bedroom.
Did they describe the treasure trove of guns that they walked into?
Not really, and I didn't know anything about the safe.
Halford's Uncle Doug was hiding a fortune in firearms.
He had a big safe, but it didn't hold all of his guns, which, according to his son, numbered somewhere between 100 and 160. So there were rifles leaning up against the wall, there were handguns in the sock drawer and the closet, and dozens of guns in plain sight.
The 3 teenagers divided the loot, and Amber and JD set out to sell their share.
Dustin kept 2 guns, and I believe he got we kept 2 computers and 2 guns and the jewelry. JD was adamant on keeping the little handgun because he liked it, and I was telling him, I don't think that's a good idea.
And who would be in charge of selling?
Well, he told me to see what I could do.
You end up talking to a contact that you had, Michael Hargraves, about selling guns, right?
I was talking to Michael, and I was like, well, I don't know. I said I could probably get more, but I'm not sure.
Of course, Halford knew just where to get more guns, her Uncle Doug's bedroom arsenal. And for the second night in a row, she turned to her boyfriend.
Told JD, well, if you can get it, then, there's someone that wants to buy it.
Now, JD...
You didn't case that bitch again.
has seen this gold mine with his own eyes, right? And according to you, he's an aspiring gangster, so he must have been itching to go back for more. Is that fair?
Yes, it's fair to say.
Did the first score whet your appetite for more?
I didn't want to do it again.
She now says she didn't want to rob her uncle again, but it was Halford who found a buyer and told her boyfriend about it.
When you and JD were discussing going back into the house, right? As tempting as it was, did it occur to you and him that hitting a lick at the same place twice?
That's where I saw that bitch. When them niggas came up to my job when I was working at Sonic, that's where I saw. I knew it was somewhere, bro. Nigga pulled up with a car full of niggas. It was JD. I think it was that other nigga, Dawson. I ain't know him. OJ. And it was some white bitches in the car. And I was like, man, what the fuck y'all doing with them white bitches? Like everybody knew me, nigga. Like, I fuck with, at that time, I think I had a black girlfriend, but it was some other shit that happened. But I fuck with black women and Mexicans. Like, that's all I fucked with. So I'm like, man, what the fuck y'all doing with them white women, bro? Y'all gonna get in trouble riding around like that. Like, what the fuck? Nigga told me, hey, man, we hitting licks. Woo. I'm like, they were like, shit, you want in on it? We got a lick and we want to know. I'm dead serious, bro. Like, I'm not making this shit up. Nigga was like, I was like, shit, nigga, you see, I'm at work, and then I was like, now I got these pills and shit, you know what I'm saying? So, nigga, I'm really straight. I told them niggas, I was like, bro, I'll put you on with these pills, bro, but I don't think it's safe to be robbing no people. I ain't know who they was robbing, but I was like, that home invasion shit ain't safe, bro. Nigga don't give a fuck about that time, nigga. It's just that shit ain't safe. We in the country, nigga, up that hoe on you. I told them niggas, bro. I fucking told them. And I was like, oh man, this shit sweet though. Like we already hit. It wasn't this, it was before this shit. And I was like, I'm like, nah, bro, I'm straight, my nigga. Like, I'm good. And I don't even know like that area. All I know is my hair. I don't even fuck around and grows back like that. Like, and I was like, well, shit, nigga, we gonna get up with you, woo woo. I'm like, man, y'all make sure y'all get up with me, fool. Like, I remember, I knew it was somewhere I saw that bitch. That's where it was, bro. When them niggas came to Sonic, bro. I was taking out the trash and them niggas pulled up on me, nigga, caught full. And I was like, damn, nigga, like I just prayed, like I really prayed. I'm like, God, please watch over JD and them, cause I don't know what them niggas on for. Damn.
On consecutive nights was a bad idea.
I learned that from them, that you didn't do that. You didn't go back to back because it's too risky.
It's part of the code, right?
Yes.
But Amber and her boyfriend were about to break that code. And this time, there would be a surprise waiting.
Amber, tell me what happened the night of the murder.
I need help right now. I'm dying.
19-year-old Amber Halford and her boyfriend had successfully pulled off a gun heist at her Uncle Doug's house. Now, a buyer was telling her he would pay for more guns, and the teenage couple began discussing a second hit the very next night.
According to your statements, JD tells you if your relatives are still away, I'll go back for more. And he wants you to call and find out. Right?
You see, I said, according to your statement, because this is my thing, my nigga. And I don't know what's going to be said after this, but this is my thing. Nigga, I already told you we don't hit the same house twice. You say you don't want to do it. He want to do it. You said that the buyer was hitting you up, then he just went directly to him, which made me feel like you sent him directly at JD. Should have just shut that shit down, because the buyer is only in the play because of you. Just like this house is only in the play because of you. I feel like you line my nigga up. And I don't give a fuck what you finna say on here, bro. That's what the fuck it is. Because if you go the very next night, what made this nigga come back? Your only variable in that is maybe the neighbor said something. But is there a police statement saying that hey man, you know, I got some shit missing about my house, woo. Because I feel like you hit your uncle. Because you was mad JD was going to hit that without you and you wasn't going to be in the cut. That's how I feel.
Yes.
Did you make any effort to find out when your family was coming back?
No, not at all.
Instead, Halford instructed her boyfriend to drive by the target house and scope it out for any sign.
You love this nigga and you gonna let him dry walk into some shit. And that's exactly what you did, but you love this nigga. This your baby daddy and all that. You love this nigga. But we clearly know you don't love your fucking family because look what you doing to them. That's what
signs the family had returned.
You just told him, go back, go around there and basically do some recon, see if there's any signs of life, right?
I said, just drive by, see if the lights are on. That's really what I meant.
And take somebody who won't hit licks on them.
And that's just what J.D. Mulkey did. Armed with a stolen handgun from the first robbery, he and two teenage friends, Lawson Abram and O.J. McLennan, cased the house and found it in pitch darkness, just as it had been the night of the first robbery. The house might have been...
The way my nigga looking at mugshot, bro, that's how, and we ain't get to this part yet, but niggas love to leave out the story that them niggas was on drugs, bro. The way my nigga ain't never looked like that in his whole fucking life, bro. And I knew then when I saw that mugshot, I'm like, my nigga on drugs, bro. That's why you'll go and hit the same house twice. That's why you'll get full of greed, because you are really full of dope, nigga. So, and I got this pistol on me, nigga. I wish a nigga would play with me with this bitch. Nigga, we kids. You're not talking about no grown men. I don't give a fuck what the damn justice system say at 17, you grown at. Man, fuck that. Nigga, we kids. Nigga hitting licks at night and going to school in the morning, bro. Nigga conflicted. And I'm full of this dope nigga. And let a nigga play, I'ma burn his ass, bro. Like I told Jarek in the comments, bro. What's our theme in the community? Nigga, play with me, I'ma burn you, nigga. And clearly it showed that because the first time he hit the lick, he didn't have a gun. So there ain't gonna be, I ain't pushing no issue because I'm not strapped. But as soon as I'm strapped, let nigga play. That's the first thing a nigga say when he get a gun. Yeah, I'm a burn a nigga when he play with me. But white man, I got all these guns. Man, a nigga be stupid to come up in this bitch and think I'm not finna burn you, nigga. And that's exactly what he did. And your bitch ass let him walk right into that.
Dark, but it wasn't empty. Halford's Uncle Doug had been alerted to the first robbery and rushed back to secure the house.
See what I'm fucking talking about? So who the fuck alerted him? Because just because they pull her phone records and it don't say that, don't mean she ain't use somebody else's phone. Don't mean she didn't call another relative and say something. Is there a police report? How was he alerted? They gonna say that white bitch any way they can because it's their system. And I understand that. I ain't tripping on that. But we gotta make shit work for our favor if niggas really standing on that. Because we done lost 2 niggas that I done grew up with. Real close. Nigga already love to tell you I'm a hoe and all that, and I ain't from here. So don't look for me to push the issue. Because when I push the issue, when we went and tagged that field, guess what? I'm the one that went down for that. So I saw what standing up for the town get you, nigga. So don't look at me to send no kites and all this shit. Nah, nigga, y'all the gangsters. Y'all stand on that. My niggas know how I feel. I saw my nigga DB and I got closure with my nigga. I'm good with my nigga. I'm good with JD, nigga. I'm the one that's telling JD, man, y'all niggas need to stop doing that shit. Was you telling them that, or you want the nigga because y'all want to be gangsters? So nah, nigga, go hit the liquor and then come back. We gonna rap about the shit and all that. Come on, bro. Don't talk about no fucking Lily. Don't talk about no Afram. Don't talk about no Rashad. Don't talk about don't talk about no I don't want to miss no name. Don't talk about no Slurm. Don't talk about no Javis. Don't talk about no Big Brent. Don't talk about no West Side nigga when they come to them 2 niggas. And the names I said, and if I left off your name, it ain't no disrespect because you know I fuck with you. But the nigga that I didn't say, the niggas that I didn't say that's from the West Side, you know, yeah, because they doing the most talking. And I ain't got no problem saying no name, but bitch, you the one that's talking. So since, oh man, woo, 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 do something about it, nigga. Because look like they got they lick, nigga. Fuck is niggas talking
And
about?
if need be, to defend it. The stage was now set for a late-night armed confrontation between the 2 men, tied together only by...
She called that nigga, bro. She called that nigga. Somebody, she played a part in that shit, bro, because they was gonna hit that lick without her, and it was a lot of money. She know how much money was on the table. She know how much that gun nigga was offering. And she thought if I say I don't want to do it, then he wouldn't do it. And he showed you, bitch, you don't got no say-so, ho. You already done backdoored your uncle. Bitch, nigga really don't even respect you, don't even trust you, ho. Shows you right. Now, JD should have just left the shit alone. But, hey, man, we can't do shoulda, woulda, couldas. We got to deal with what's right here. And that bitch foul, nigga. Bitch need a shiv in her neck, bro.
Amber Halford. Let's talk about the night of the murder. March 9th, right, 2015. I know you weren't there. And where were you, in fact?
I was in a different town in Fairfield at my mom's house, asleep when everything took place.
Right?
Yeah, because she knew what the fuck was finna happen, bro. She knew what was finna happen. That's why she got out of town. And they ain't even getting out of town, bitch. That's a 15-minute drive, ho. And you wonder why the damn SWAT came and got you from Fairfield. Bitch, where did you think you was going, ho? You the oldest one in the group. And coming from a nigga that's always the oldest in the group, you take the hardest lick. Maybe because I'm black, I don't know. But, bitch, that's why they hit you with conspiracy, bitch. Because all this want to happen if your older ass want to put it into play. You can't get mad that nigga want to hit the house again. Bitch, you should have never showed him the house. And since you could, bro, this is their blood, bro. This is what they do. That shit really fucked with me, bro. That's why I never just really talked about it, because it's like everybody always look at, oh, Theo hate white women, Theo hate white people. No, bro, I'm telling you, looking at history, this is what these people do, my nigga. And the one thing we can do to prevent that is not fuck with them. Every time we fuck with them, nigga take a hard-ass lick, bro. Nigga lose their life or lose their credibility. Every time. That shit never fucking fail. My nigga didn't even get to become 18, 21, bro. Nigga died as a kid, bro.
Amber, tell me what happened that night. You've heard all the versions and all the facts that were established. Can you talk me through what you understand happened the night of the murder?
From my understanding, they went through the same doors that JD and Dustin went through.
The night before?
The night before, yes. And there was a stool with the glass on it. So when they kicked the doors in, the glass fell over.
It was booby-trapped?
Yes. Lawson had told me that whenever they got in the house, all you could hear is, "Got you, mother," and they started shooting at each other.
JD creeps up to the door. He's armed with the .357 that...
So, motherfuckers said, "Got you, motherfuckers," and they start shooting at each other. It sounded like the motherfucker that said, "Got you, motherfuckers," got off first. They didn't start shooting at each other, motherfucker. And I'm not, they was wrong, nigga. Motherfuckers said, "Got you," motherfuckers start getting off and they return fire. That's critical. The way you word that shit is very fucking critical. It's very important. Cause when this story came out, they made it seem like they went in there and shot that white man and then he shot them back. Nigga didn't know nothing about no phone call. Bro, you gotta remember, this 2014. All this shit just didn't hit the internet like that. Nigga didn't even hit the streets like that. That's why we was going off. All right, nigga, so-and-so up in there at the hospital, she said this. What's name at the booking in Limestone said this. Like, and this little white bitch probably had the whole night while this shit was going on or before it went on, already had a whole story plan. And she done trained herself to believe her lie.
You guys had stolen the previous night, right? Followed by a voice. Some say the voice says, "Who's in my house?" Big Doug later told his son that he said, "Get out of my house." Big Doug is armed, of course, and he moves into position to defend his home, right? This is Texas, after all.
Yeah.
Right? You don't go into somebody's house not expecting
And this nigga ain't even from Texas and he know that shit.
them to be armed and ready to defend, right? Did you guys think about that?
No.
JD must have been surprised when he sprung the trap. He's not a very experienced burglar, sounds like. And now he's in way over his head. His only advantage, frankly, was his girlfriend's inside track. You helped him identify the target and obtain the gun that he was now probably gripping with white knuckles, right? What do you think happens next?
I'm guessing they ran out of the house.
Well, no, before that, right, Doug puts JD in his sights. He says, "Got you." And that might have been the last words JD ever heard. And then the shooting starts. According to the forensics, only the first shot from each gun hit its target. 2 mortal wounds. JD's accomplices, his friends, take off right away, right? And he staggers out of the house behind them through the doors with a .40 caliber bullet in his gut from Doug. He falls face down in that field in the soaking rain, 19-year-old boy, and the life drains from his teenage body. I'm sure you've imagined that scene 1,000 times. Is that how you imagine it?
Yeah.
Inside the house, Big Doug is also bleeding out, right? Have you heard the 911 call?
I need help, man. I need ambulance. I'm bleeding everywhere.
I'm dying. I need help right now. Oh my God, I'm dead. Where'd they shoot you at, sir? In the stomach. Any idea who they were? I don't know. I need an ambulance right now. I'm dying. Oh my God. When JD made it clear he wanted to go back, if no one was home, according to the record, you're giving him encouragement and help. Go by there to see if the lights are on and all that. Well, go by there tonight. Just be careful and take somebody who won't hit licks on him. Doesn't sound like you're trying to talk him out of it. Does it sound like you're trying to persuade him not to do it?
No, but at that point, I was tired of him asking me about it. So I was like, just go, do what you want. Because he's going to do it anyway, regardless if I said yes or no.
Why didn't you tell him, don't be stupid? You told me you never hit a lick in the same place twice, baby gangster. Or just tell him that the family's on its way back. And so somebody's going to be at the house. It seems like there's a lot more you could have done to send this plot off the tracks, if you'd wanted to. But did you really want to?
I didn't want it to go back. But there's no JD. When it came to him, once he had something in his mind, that's what he was going to do.
Did you think about all the bad things that were probably going to happen?
No.
Do you have issues thinking through the consequences?
Man, my nigga died out there by himself, fool. That shit fucked up, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I did feel away towards Dawson and OJ, but I understand. That shit just fucked up, my nigga. Like, damn, that shit fucked up.
Of your actions, Amber?
Yes.
Still? How do you account for that? Why do you think that is?
I'm very impulsive.
Still?
Yeah.
More so as a teenager?
Very much.
Even at that point, right? After the first robbery, you betrayed your own family. Somebody finds out, you could go to jail. Putting your parents and your sisters in a terrible position with respect to the rest of the family, right? They're gonna have to live with that. And now you have JD running around the streets with a powerful handgun that you guys stole. And now he's emboldened and he's seen the golden goose. So of course he's gonna wanna go back. Did any of those probabilities not cross your mind, Amber?
No, I didn't think anything about it.
You get word in the middle of the night, right? It's gone bad. And JD was shot, right? And you said asleep at the time? You start frantically calling and texting people to find out details. Talk to Lawson, text with him, right? He was one of the men that went into the house.
He said that JD got shot, that he left him there and they didn't know what was going on. They didn't know if he was still alive or what. There was all kinds of police over there, an ambulance, and he didn't know. And I mean, he told me like what happened whenever they went in there and stuff, but I was just trying to figure out if JD was okay.
Hoping JD Mulkey survived the break-in, Halford sends him a frenzy of late-night text messages. She reveals a very different persona from the good girl image she's presenting today.
You text him, Doug, the type of that would run up on someone and shoot them. Is that how you talked back then?
Yeah.
Who is that girl?
Fucking right, that's how she talk, nigga. Because you was around JD. And I believe that nigga caught that shit one time, like, bro, what the fuck, nigga? Like, oh, no, she cool, good, she cool. Hey, my nigga, man, say, fool, you already know, nigga, I ain't feeling that, bro. Don't let the homies hear that shit, fool. Like, nigga been a beat that. Fuck the homies, nigga. Don't let a black woman hear that shit. R8, nigga, they gonna dog walk this bitch. So I wanted to say that so y'all don't think, oh, y'all letting white folks. Hey, no. No.
No.
You don't?
That's just who I was back then, who I was, turning into.
Her messages to the accomplice Lawson Abram further incriminated her.
Did Lawson also ask you not to name him to police?
Yes.
And you said, I'm not saying I am not a snitch, dude. My ass finna go to jail too. Y'all finna see this white girl lose her mind and kill the mother. You're talking about your uncle, who you set up and who JD murdered. What's your state of mind at that point in time?
Well, clearly not good. It's not, I'm not thinking right. All I'm worried about is if JD is okay. I'm not worried about anybody else but JD.
Clinging to life, Halford's Uncle Doug was airlifted to a hospital, but she was busy pouring her heart out to her dead boyfriend.
You say, I'm not going to forgive myself for this. He shouldn't have gone back. You don't hit a lick.
You fucking idiot, bro. That's why they came and got you that fast, bro. See, I didn't know you did this. You texting, you know he dead, bro. And you texting the phone like the police ain't got the fucking phone. And then you should at least went to go see your uncle to try to at least cover that shit up to make it not look that bad. So they're like, damn, this is niece? She not up here with the rest of the family, but she texting the dead man phone. I ain't no snitch. I ain't, man, bitch, say, that's what I'm saying, nigga. White people, they sit there and, oh, I grew up in the hood too and all that. Hey, bitch, we don't get fucked by none of that shit. Cause see, when the time come, you gonna do exactly what we thought you was gonna do, bitch. That's why nigga ain't tripping. Nigga really should have got you up out of there. And to be honest, if they want to pick Lawson up, he probably would have did your ass himself.
On the same place 2 times in a row. There it is, right? Straight from the gangster rule book. In these texts, you're not sounding like a good girl who's trying to reform her bad boy, are you?
No.
You're sounding very guilty, incriminating.
Hey, I think this shit's supposed to, I think she did this because it's supposed to help her parole. Nigga, my nigga OJ coming up for parole, nigga. Why don't you go ask him what really happened? But nah, don't get this shit twisted, y'all. That's not from Texas and not from these little, hey, my nigga, this shit very racist, my nigga. But it's not new. That's why a nigga kind of like, man, you walked into that shit, nigga. Like, we can't, it's hard to even defend this shit because it's like, it ain't got no room. Because now, you know, you got laws that say somebody break in your house and you shoot them and you didn't have to and all that. Man, I don't give a fuck about that shit in Texas, nigga. Some niggas went to go rob a white man and he killed him. If he would have survived, they would have gave that nigga a fucking award, bro.
It's all my fault. It's my fault this happened. I shouldn't have said go back. I shouldn't even let the first lick happen. What does that all sound like to you now at 30?
Craziness.
10 out of 10 people, Amber, would read that and think you were fully involved. Or should I say 12 out of 12? How do you account for that?
I felt guilty at the time because if he wouldn't have went it the first night, then he wouldn't have known anything to go back. So I felt guilty for that. And so I put a lot of blame on myself for everything that happened.
But rightly so.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, you felt guilty because, frankly, you were guilty. Within hours, you're sitting in a police station being interviewed by detectives.
9:15 a.m. on the 9th of March. You're Amber Halford. I can tell by your emotional state that you know why we want to talk to you, right?
Something about JD.
Right.
I don't know nothing.
While Doug Hurst was fighting for his life in the hospital, Amber Halford was about to play dumb with
It
detectives.
had nothing to do with this, like.
Can we agree that you lied through your teeth?
My dad was an amazing dad to specifically his stepchildren. He loved his stepchildren.
I was thinking about Wortham earlier. I forgot that's Tig. You don't drive through fucking Tig. I don't think so. Nah, Tig on the other side. My bad. I was thinking about Wortham earlier.
And his children, of course, but it just shows someone's character when they love their stepchildren as much as they love their own children. We have a very, very, very supportive family. You walk into our home and you could feel the love.
Pam Hurst's father, Doug, worked the rails to take care of his big blended family.
My father worked for the railroad for as far back as I can remember, at least 25 years, I'd say. My dad would come and stop the train behind our house and wave, and we would all go outside to see my father, even my little stepbrothers. He would do a special honk, and all of us kids would run outside as fast as we could just to see the train go by, and it's really special to us.
It was, for Pam and the Hurst family, a time of joy, a beach vacation celebration of her father's new marriage, but it would be cut short.
The last time I saw him, we were in Galveston on his honeymoon, and he gave me the biggest hug I've ever had in my life from anyone. He didn't want to let go, but I mean, no one knew what was going to happen that night. No one.
The merriment ended when Doug Hurst got word that the family home had been robbed and decided to return to secure it.
I can recall him not really in a hurry to go back, but being pissed, being very, very upset, just shaking his head, saying, "I can't believe this, Pam. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. Why? Why? Why are they doing this?"
I need help right now. I'm dying.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
Hang tight.
All right,
You got to remember, too, Ring cameras wasn't a thing back then. Because people was like, oh, you got cameras in the house, bro. Ring cameras, you would have to have like a webcam camera or something like, or go get you a camera to put in your house. But I ain't heard nobody say yet. So that's what I'm saying. And the way she just explained it made it seem like got a phone call, somebody, hey, and y'all saw the picture of the house, bro. Ain't no, it could have been some neighbors seeing, but it's like they would have called him. I don't know. They ain't say the door was left open, all that. Because the first robbery, I don't know if it was reported. You got to think this is a small-ass town, too. So it might have been on some, you know what I'm saying? You got the feds coming and shit like that. Was this fed? Well, no, you got the state. But I know the SWAT and all them motherfuckers was down here. So it was kind of like, I don't know what was all reported, to sum it up.
When Joy received the call, my dad was shot. I kept saying, "Dad, Dad, Dad, Dad," and she wouldn't give me the phone. So I took it, and he's like, "I just want to tell you that I love you, baby girl. I love you. I've been shot." That's all he said.
With a bullet wound in his gut, Doug was rushed to the hospital. Pam was not far behind.
Had my truck maxed out as fast as it would go the entire way, straight to the hospital.
Oh, no, no.
Meanwhile, another member of the family came under suspicion by police.
When we first found out that Amber was involved, I don't remember where I was, but I do know I was thinking, why? Not family. I'm sorry, man. Do not hurt your family. Family first.
I had nothing to do with this, like, oh, no. That's my boyfriend that just got shot.
We know a lot more than you think we know. I've gone through his phone. I've seen your text.
That was the first of 3 police interrogations. Can we agree that you lied through your teeth?
The first time, yes.
I didn't have nothing to do with this. Throwing up your hands, you're just lying.
I saw a text where you say ride by and see if the lights are on. Okay?
Yeah, I said, that's what I said. That was up to him. Ride by and see if the lights are on. That's yours. That's not me. That's your decision.
I told JD Michael wanted more guns, and he was talking about going back. And I said, well, just go by and see if the lights are on. That was the end of it. I didn't know he was going to go back or not.
That's really what I meant.
Because that's not what it looks like. It looks like you're plotting with him. And in the end, guess what? He listens to you. He actually followed your instructions. The lights are out, so we must be good.
When somebody reads a text like that, it looks like what?
It looks like, go do it, yeah, but I
guess my point is you're sitting there saying you don't know nothing about it. I don't believe that.
Interrogation number 2, right? The next day, you're back on the hot seat. I have to say you're remarkably composed for somebody who's, at that point, basically a murder suspect.
I don't want to get in trouble for none of this.
You're in trouble.
Yeah, I know.
You're in trouble.
Your life hanging in the balance, and you're
cool as a cucumber, just trying to save yourself at everyone else's expense.
They wanted them guns.
Yeah.
That's all JD wanted was them guns.
Dustin did this, JD did that.
Yeah, but I was telling the truth.
They asked you, who are you trying to protect? You said,
myself.
You ain't protecting yourself?
No.
You already here. You called.
I know. It wasn't supposed to go bad.
Why am I sitting here
I know.
fishing this out of you?
Because I'm scared, because I feel like this is my fault. And everybody's saying it's my fault, but it's not.
Man, you all over.
Poor pitiful me. That's what we're seeing. She's ashamed that she got caught. That's what.
See, I ain't never watched this whole. I seen it, like, if it's because I keep my TV in the living room on court TV, and I ain't even know when I said earlier about the body language and all that. I ain't even know they did that shit. But shout out to my nigga Grump, because he the one that put me on that shit.
This is.
Scott Rouse is a body language analyst and co-host of the popular web series The Behavior Panel. He trains law enforcement in interrogation and sees in Amber Halford, then and now, signs of deception and deflection.
This face she has on is not one of sadness. There should be a...
Nah, y'all need to show my nigga Grump channel on that hoe, nigga. That's what y'all need to do.
A gathering of the glabella up here, these little muscles here. If she was actually feeling sad, they should actually be pushing inward and upward. They're not. She's showing us the expression she thinks sad looks like, and that's not it. This is a person who is a manipulator. She tries to manipulate David.
Sometimes good girls are drawn to bad boys. Is that fair? Is that true?
Yeah.
Is that what was going on, or were you both about that thug lifestyle?
No, not me. I was just...
Not you?
No, I was raised better than that. Like, I was in, like...
Why are you smiling, bitch? If somebody said, oh, P.O., you into tech and all that? Nah, bro, I ain't into that. What I say? Nah, bro, I ain't even into all that, bro. You a street nigga? Nah, man, I ain't no street nigga, bro. That's them niggas, man. They were just my friends, you know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck?
Like 4-H, FFA, stuff like that growing up. But once I got into the drugs and stuff like that, it just...
See, that's a resume statement. She's telling how wonderful she was. That wasn't me. I wasn't doing that kind of thing. I'm a good person, but it's because of drugs. You understand how drugs are. They ruin you. So that's really manipulative.
While they were in there, I was driving around, making sure nothing suspicious was going on.
Something suspicious?
Yes.
Other than you all?
Yes.
You all were the suspicious one,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
We call it acting like a girl to a guy because she tries to smile and laugh even when the questions aren't funny. She's reacting to him as, look, I like you. This is great. Don't you like me? This is the manipulative personality type. And we're seeing in a very short...
That's what she did to my nigga JD, fool. That's what she did. See, like I said, we was kids, my nigga, so nigga can't... you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mean no disrespect when I say this. But, and it's just in general, if you get to learn about women the more you interact with women. And some people don't have as much experience as other people. So you be like, oh damn, you know what I'm saying? Like he said, oh, she giving off I like you, when it's a whole front. A motherfucker that's used to interacting with women gonna be like, oh man, this bitch playing, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I ain't talking about my nigga OJ. I ain't talking about my nigga JD. I'm just saying, keep in mind, niggas was in high school when this shit happened, bro. So it's like, oh man, the white bitch like me. Man, that white bitch is bucking her parents, bro. I was taught that. Motherfucker don't like you. They started the show saying that. Man, my parents don't approve of you. But on the flip side of that, I can get some shit off and then blame it on you. Oh, JD was a bad influence on me. What you didn't expect to happen is the motherfucker died, and then now you held responsible.
Little window here, how she does it.
Finally, in a moment that was probably never supposed to be part of that police interrogation, you pretty much confessed to your mother on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that?
Mama, I told them the truth. Mama, listen.
You telling your stupid ass, what the fuck did I tell you before you went in there? What the fuck did I tell you before you went in there? You ain't even wait for the motherfucking lawyer. I told you I was getting a lawyer.
This is my fault. Mama, I know JD's dead. I learned my lesson.
After 4 days in the hospital, Halford learned that her Uncle Doug had also died from the gunshot.
So I'm being charged with Saturday and Sunday.
Eventually, Halford admitted being behind the break-in on Saturday, but denied guilt.
When that nigga died, bro, they bumped my nigga's OJ shit up to capital murder, and they hit that nigga with terroristic threats, which I didn't understand that charge. My nigga bail was $1 million. And I was like, man, nigga gotta make this rap shit work so I can bail my nigga out, bro. Like, that shit still on my Facebook, bro. I was like, man, I gotta do something to get my nigga out, fool. Like, and niggas ain't really like my nigga OJ, bro. I don't know why. Maybe because my nigga wasn't no pushover or nothing. But that shit fucked with me, fool. That shit fucked with me because I'm like, bro, my niggas just... That's when I understood how serious your actions is, bro. Keep in mind, I'm on bail for my shit, right, at that time. So I'm trying to keep my nose clean, but I'm like, damn, I gotta do something to get my niggas up out of here, bro. My nigga dead, and I gotta get my nigga up out of here, bro. Cause I'm like, man, these white folks, look how they just did me, nigga. And it was some petty ass shit, and they trying to hit me with maximum 2 years in the pen. They don't even want me to finish school. And my nigga done killed the white man.
In the Sunday murder. It's a fine line she's tried to walk ever since, including in our interview.
When you were on the phone with your mother.
But I did before we knew, nigga. I told nigga, I said, I don't think my nigga OJ shot that nigga, bro. I don't think my nigga OJ shot that nigga, bro. I never did believe that. I was like, nah, man. But like I said, the nigga was there. They hit that nigga. They hit OJ. Bro, you just heard the nigga do the autopsy. He said, nigga, they exchanged gunfire, one shot apiece, and hit each other. Which was crazy because there was bullet holes all in the house. But bullet might have ripped through a nigga or something. I don't know. But just because you there and he dead, the one that did kill the white man, we going to charge y'all niggas with it.
Adamantly declaring this is my fault. Mm-hmm. That sounds like a real moment of truth, of reckoning.
I felt guilty.
Because you were. In most jurisdictions, an accessory to murder can be charged with the same degree of the crime as the principal offender. And therefore, you, Lawson, OJ, we're all culpable.
Under the law, I'm guilty, but everybody blaming me is what made me feel guilty. There's still that part of me that I don't feel guilty of what.
They call my nigga OJ. My nigga name is Ojarian, nigga. We call him OJ, nigga. My nigga name is Ojarian McClendon, nigga. We call him OJ, nigga. Free my nigga OJ.
He did, because he made the choice. He could have said no. He didn't have to, you know? That was.
You dumb illiterate bitch. You still don't get it. You still don't get it. And I really feel like, I kind of feel like the women that's on your block don't know what you actually did. I ain't gonna say like that, but like, if them bitches knew that you got 3 black men, you got a black man killed, you got 2 other black men, 40 to life in prison, and then you backdoored your own uncle, them bitches would have been dealt with you. Oh, I'm sorry. Them women would have been dealt with you. I apologize for that.
It's his choice.
It still feels like you're hedging on taking responsibility. Don't you?
Even though you in there doing the fucking time. You in there doing the time, but it's somebody else's fault. You remember what I told you? And you heard him say it. I ain't mean to cut him off. I told you, the theme of this shit is going to be accountability. That shit clearly don't come with fucking age. This bitch been locked up 10 years, still talking about it's somebody else. It's a dead man's fault. And he dead. So he taking responsibility. Even if in the afterlife, he taking responsibility, but it ain't her fault. But you and this bitch doing, I don't know how much time you doing because they won't fucking say. Guess they say it at the end. But see what I'm talking about? Niggas talking about, you should have just called the police. You didn't have to kill my cousin. Accountability.
Hands.
I think there was two of them. I need ambulance. I'm bleeding everywhere.
When Doug Hurst died of the gunshot inflicted by his niece's boyfriend, the teenage girl was charged with capital murder for helping set up the late-night home invasion.
I'm going to get charged with what OJ and also are getting charged with capital murder.
It's called the felony murder rule.
And to be honest with you, bitch, you played more of a part in that nigga's murder than OJ and Dawson. They was just there. And they got the same shit.
The crime.
I'm labeled.
That's wrong. That's your.
A gathering of.
Eventually, Halford then faced a dire choice.
I need ambulance. I'm bleeding everywhere.
When Doug Hurst died of the gunshot inflicted by his niece's boyfriend, the teenage girl was charged with capital murder for helping set up the late-night home invasion.
I'm going to get charged with what OJ and also are getting charged with capital murder.
It's called the felony murder rule. Anyone involved in certain serious felonies that result in death is as liable as the actual killer.
Halford then faced a dire choice: admit guilt and take a plea deal, or go to trial and risk a mandatory maximum sentence, life in prison without parole.
I remember my lawyer saying that once it's life without parole, there's hardly any chance of coming out of prison.
Halford was lucky to get a choice at all. The victim's family, her own relatives, approved not one plea deal, but 3, each with a reduced sentence. All she had to do was admit her role in the crime.
As long as she takes responsibility for what she did and owns up to it, we'll give her the least amount we can. She never admitted it.
Why not take a plea deal?
Because they were offering me murder. They wouldn't do anything else.
The judge.
See what I'm talking about, bro? That that shit really ain't got nothing to do with her pride. That's just how they are. This is a fucking child. And you still so determined. I ain't do nothing wrong. You know why she don't feel like she did nothing wrong? Because she never respected JD, bro. Because you know what she really want to say? Ah, man, shit, a nigga killed a white man. That's why she lined it up like that. That's why she was, what I'm in trouble for? He the one that went in there and did it. Well, he only did it because you told him about it. But he went on his own. I take responsibility for the first one because, of course, nothing happened on the first one. But no, he went. I told him she was already detaching from that shit. Keep in mind, this happened in a 24-hour period. This wasn't all right, a week later we going to hit the. Nah, this was right then, nigga.
Herself from the bench urged you to reconsider going to trial. And then you decide to take the stand in your own defense. How did that come about?
I was just rolling the dice, I guess you could say. Like, I just, either y'all are going to find me guilty or y'all aren't. And they did find me guilty.
10 years after her conviction, Halford still hasn't acknowledged her role in the murder. In fact, she says she feels less guilty today than when it happened.
You're not getting out, bro. You're not. I don't know when you up for parole, but you're not getting out, my nigga. Especially with his kids and stuff alive, they not gonna let you out. And the crazy part is they probably would let you out if you said you did it. You're gonna die in prison. That's probably what's gonna end up happening. By the time you do get old enough, they're gonna be like, nigga, you so far in your sentence, then you might as well just finish this bitch out.
But even now, you're pointing the blame elsewhere. You know, to reduce your share of the responsibility, or to condemn the law whose hand you forced by going to trial.
I really don't feel like I should have murder in a way, like, I guess because I really didn't know that they were going to go back and that all this was going to happen.
You can try and debate, but one thing is undeniably clear. It was you who set in motion the chain of events that led to JD and Big Doug shooting each other in the dark of night. You can't deny that, right? You are the common denominator. Is that not enough responsibility to justify the punishment?
It is.
Don't you have the blood of both these men on your hands?
Yeah.
What does that feel like?
It's not good. It hurts. I don't want to acknowledge it, so I just kind of don't think about it that much anymore. But, I'm sorry that they both lost their lives. It shouldn't have happened. And I know that's not gonna fix anything. I'm sorry I can't fix it, but I am remorseful and I do have regrets that it happened, but I can't change it.
What's your life inside like?
Same thing every day.
At 30, Halford faces a grim reality. Life without parole means the state has little incentive to provide her with education or job training. Cancer took her.
Oh shit, so she did get life without parole. And they gave you that because you just wouldn't say. That's crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I do kind of feel better knowing that your ass ain't never getting out, bitch. You don't need to get out so you can manipulate another nigga. Not another man, because I'm pretty sure you would get with another nigga and do the same shit. Probably some worse shit than that. Like, let's finish this.
Mother's life soon after her arrest, and she has little support from the family she betrayed. She wears her mistakes on her sleeve.
Mama tried, Daddy cried.
It's a song. It says, I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. Talks about how all his Sunday learning, his mama tried to keep him from being a rebel, but he just did what he wanted, and so my mama tried, and now my daddy's crying because I'm in here.
This tore the family apart. No one wanted to take a side, but everyone was hurt as well. My brother and I have had a conversation whether or not we've forgiven her, and we have, 100%. She was young, she made a mistake, but take responsibility. Stop trying to say you're innocent. We know you're not. You know you're not. The people that were with you know you're not. We forgive you, though. We definitely.
I told y'all, bro. I told y'all. And you know what's crazy? When you don't take responsibility, you don't let, it's like you not letting me grieve all the way. Because you got this wall up, bro. And all I need you to do is say, I apologize for the role I played in this, woo-woo. And that could help me get to where I need to be at. And you sitting there, well, nah, I ain't gonna take responsibility because bitch, you doing life without parole, bitch. My nigga OJ coming home, my nigga. My nigga coming home, bro. Fuck out of here.
I forgive you. And we love you. We'll love you forever. Your family.
Two of the victims' children have extended extraordinary grace to Halford, even as they mourn their father and remember him to the next generation.
She took a life. Someone very, very important to the community and loved her. Absolutely loved her. She took his life. So she got what she deserved. I'm sorry. She got what she deserved. So if my dad was still around today, he would still be driving his train, probably going behind the house, honking his horn. His grandkids would be his life. I can tell you right now. I can tell you right now, he would love his grandkids more than life itself. But I don't know. I feel like he's still with us. His spirit is very strong.
Shit. Man. and you know, niggas getting caught up with the comments and all that shit. Oh man, you already know, bro. Let's stop playing. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker gonna watch that bitch and say, yeah, that nigga was wrong for. Hey, bro, I don't give a fuck about them people, them hoe ass people. The way they feel about that white man that they don't know, but they want to ride with, is the way I feel about my cousin, and I'm a ride with, nigga. Even though I can say, because I can take logic and look at this and be like, damn, my cousin was wrong. My cousin was wrong fucking with that white bitch in the first place. That's where I'ma start before we even get to the motherfucker. Funny how they brought up she was pregnant, never talked about that shit again. And I always felt like that bitch was not pregnant. But just because I don't vocal my shit, and I'm not going to, bro. After this, I'm not talking about this shit no more, my nigga. Because I gotta grieve my cousin and then my best friend, bro. One of my best friends, my nigga. I'm talking about my nigga OJ, bro. My nigga, bro, that nigga ain't let nobody fuck with me, fool. I remember nigga was trying to press up on my bitch when I got sent to alternative school, fool. And he was like, yeah, you know the homie trying to fuck with your bitch, nigga. And I was like, damn, for real. Like I was fucked up. I ain't gonna lie. That shit fucked me up. He was like, you want to whoop that nigga ass? I'm like, I was like, nah, cuz it's cool, my nigga. It's cool, fool. He was like, man, you know, I probably still got the messages. I don't know if it was a text or if it was on Facebook. But he was like, yeah, you know, I beat that nigga ass for you, fool. And I'm just like, nigga never wronged me, bro. That's one. It's a very small handful of people I can say that just never wronged me, bro. And he's one of them, bro. And that shit was fucked up, my nigga. JD too. JD never wronged me, my nigga. Like, but I couldn't fix myself to sit there and say, oh man, fuck that white bitch and her family and not do something about it, my nigga. Like, and what I wouldn't do nothing to that family. You know what I'm saying? Nigga might try to go do something to some white folks, but I don't know, my nigga. Like, but the whole theme of this shit was accountability. You heard the whole time this bitch not taking it wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault. Well, bitch, guess what? Since you don't want to take responsibility and accountability, we're gonna give it to you, bitch. So for the rest of your life, you can sit in your cell and talk about how it wasn't your fault. Fuck out of here, man. Nah, bro. I appreciate y'all fucking with this whole, you know what I'm saying? RP, my cousin JD, free my nigga OJ, you know what I'm saying? So he free, because he gonna be free one day, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all, bro, and shit. This wasn't included as negative news because the white bitch was wrong. So nah, yeah, it's still negative news November, my nigga. I ain't forgot. I'm watching niggas. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to AO Big Facts Podcast. And I'm gonna catch y'all later, man. Catch y'all later. Y'all have a blessed day. Blessed night.